entrepreneur. So I think, you know, another thing that I want to mention about, like literally what you said, right? Like you are a person of Ethiopian descent from LA. So you have a certain type of experience and worldview. But if you look at it strictly from a financial market landscape, that's an addressable market. You know what I mean? East African women who grew up in the Middle East, who works for a tech company that make a certain level of disposable income that lives in LA. This is an addressable market, right?
Yeah.
And that addressable market is, listens to a certain type of music. You probably listened to Solange at one point. You
Indeed.
probably took one yoga class at one point. You probably dropped $6 to $7 on a matcha at one point. These are all like, you know what I mean? Like, and I know like it looks like it looks crude. It looks very like transactional. But if you look at but the transactional and being genuinely curious, it's a very thin line, right?
Yeah.
Like if you gear towards a little too much this way, you sound like a straight up you know uh, like a cruel, by all means necessary capitalist. But if you lean a little bit this way, you're a man of the people, right? So that thin line is only paper thin. Like it all
Yeah.
depends on how you convey your messaging. And I think the thing that I want to share with whoever that's watching, I don't know how many people are in the chat at this point, is just understanding that first identify what utility you're trying to bring. Second, figure out like what you're passionate about. And third, you know, create and speak to different communities that in corporate speak is address different addressable markets.
Yeah. I think what you share, it's so powerful, and I want everyone to kind of like recognize that. And everyone here knows from like just consuming content, there's this parasocial relationship that happens with content creators, where everyone here, throw whoever your favorite content creator is, throw it in the chat, because everyone like loves that content creator, and they feel like so close to them. And that person is doing something so beautiful in the sense that they are being vulnerable and they're speaking in a way that is to that person, to that audience. So if it's a lifestyle girly, the way that she speaks versus a food creator versus a man of the people versus the travel creator, like they all speak and approach things differently because they know who they're speaking to. So to Jakey's point that he's been sharing so beautifully, who are you speaking to? And speak in the way that makes sense to that demographic. Jakey, you're phenomenal. And I have a bunch of questions for you. And I know we're getting, for everyone here in the chat, there's about like 80 something of y'all here. Please throw your Q&As as well in the Q&A section. We'll get to that in the next 10 minutes. And I'm seeing a lot of like Charity Grace, Mo Fishy Adventures, Kooky Lately. Okay, interesting. Yeah, everyone throw whoever you're following and who you love and you feel so connected to as a creator. I think it's very interesting to understand like why you feel connected to them. Gary Vee. Oh yeah, Gary Vee. He makes everyone feel like BFF. Oh, a lot of Gary Vee. Okay. Joelle, we love Joelle. Janu, Colombi. Oh, these are great. Yeah, who do you look up to? Who's your creator that you're like so connected to?
Yeah, definitely check in on what like Gary has to say, what Harposi has to say. Like those guys are more specifically B2B creator economy, how to scale your media or short form media into
Too much money, guns, nigga.
portfolio enterprise.
Yeah, I'm good, Christian.
Check in on like
Yeah, it's never die.
the gentleman like Scott Galloway, for instance. Like he's been super active, more active than ever on social media. Yeah, so I check in on what he has to say. But I think as of late, funny enough, this is something where my wife always like kind of tells me a lot is that like you don't really scroll that much.
God bless you too.
I kind of post and then I ghost. You know what I mean? Like I see what my community has to say. I try to, because yeah, like because I guess
On
it's
the
because I
Whiz
also
Fizz.
approach it
What
from
is
the
that?
lens of like a
Rebecca, what's
bodega
going
owner,
on,
right? When
Rebecca?
you're a bodega owner, like you don't have like time to like hit up every bodega around New York to see, or where every liquor store around like South
How you
Central and
doing?
Hollywood to see what they're up to. Like,
I'm
like
doing
you run
good.
your own bodega, you make sure your vendors and your clientele are happy, and then you go about your day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of like how I try to explain it to my wife. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a great way to look at it.
Markiplier.
she's like, yo, you
Who's
narcissistic.
Markiplier?
Like she tries to point finger at me. It's like, oh, you only care about what you post. But I was like, babe, like I already spent too much time looking at my
Extracurricular.
phone, like
Yeah,
uploading,
this
editing, or posting,
it's
or what have you.
a
Like I'm
viral
not trying to
social
be
media
here,
content
like
creator.
give a
I'm
like I
on a
already give too much of my data
I'm on a
and my services to these social media platforms.
Zoom
Like,
call with him,
how much more
listening
do I have
to
to give them if
how
I'm just
he
scrolling for
creates
2 hours?
content and
Totally.
his
Which actually segues us perfectly
creative
into
space
posting
that he
and what your
works on.
process is. Everyone here in the community is going to be going into their 30-day challenge starting on Tuesday. So, what does like creating,
Tuesday.
posting, editing look like
I'm gonna
for
be
you, and
I'm gonna
how has
be
that changed from when you started
I'm gonna
to
be
now?
posting every day
So I would just
for
say
30 days.
remove as much
Started
friction
Tuesday.
as possible. That's simple as
Started
that. You know what
Tuesday.
I mean? That's like
Let's
literally
do
what
it.
it is.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Um, the question that I used to get a lot was,
I
"Yo, what
love
kind
you
of camera do
too.
you use?" And
Where
I'm
the
just
hell
like, "Yo,
did
that's already
Steve
a red
go?
flag, B." You know what I mean? Because like,
You
yo,
got so
like if you're
excited to
worried
see me.
about
Yes,
what
always.
what Canon, what camera, what lens I'm using,
No, I ain't
you're
paid for
already
this
thinking about the
course.
wrong thing.
It's sponsored by
This
Stan
what you're
Store.
trying to put out, at
Stan
least
Store
in
has
my
a
eyes, again,
challenge.
this all kind of boils down to
Post for 30 days
what kind of
straight
utility you're trying to put out.
and
Like if
get a
you
piece
are
of
a
100,000.
content creator that wants
So
to
I'm
be known
finna
as a
do that. I'm finna
photographer,
post for 30 days
or
straight
you want to be known
and
as
get a
a
piece of the
visual artist, then
100,000.
sure,
But they
let's
just
talk
they
about that.
telling
But
you how to do
again,
it,
this is a whole
like
different
through
conversation.
big
But
content creators.
like if
Like
you're trying to
every
promote
day
your
there's
entrepreneur,
a new
you know what I
big
mean, and you're
content
worried
creator
about
that
what
you can
kind of camera
watch
do I
type
use,
shit.
then like you're already looking at the wrong target. So I always remind folks that use
Big
whatever
laying on your
tools that
flow,
you
my
have
brother.
access to. So when I first started editing videos on TikTok, I was using the in-app
Oh,
editing
I went to
tools
work last
to
night too.
edit the videos, right? So I would literally use the phone, record, stop until I got it
I
down to
just
like
got off of
58
work
seconds.
at 6
And,
a.m.
it moved around on the app all day until I was able to get a video out. And then
But you're
later
right.
on, it
That's
got
why
a
I'm
little bit
I'm
better
listening
at
to him
using
create
different apps
content
like
because that's
Splice
my
and like
side
that.
job.
But
Content
people always ask
creation.
me, like, what kind of microphone do you use? This is what I use.
Put me on the
You
bag.
know what I mean?
I got you.
I use the
Just go to
Owl
Stan. Go to Stan
free
Store,
headphones, but they're not free anymore. They stopped giving
stanstore.com,
these out. But
and
I
they
use
should have a
this, and
creator
then I use a
program that
blanket
you can hop
to
into.
cover myself for added like audio soundproofing. And
Jakey, that's amazing.
Hello, Americans.
and they ask like, what kind of tripod do you use? I use like
On the
it's
way
called
to
a
the
dual
beach.
tripod
Okay. Let's go to the
configurator. So when
beach.
I was in
Let's get
Morocco,
away.
this is like a
Hey,
$20
hey.
tripod from Amazon. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. Like that's all. I mean, I do have a DJI that I occasionally use
No, I
when I
gotta.
have to do like in-person interviews, and it's something a little bit more like of quality. But that's pretty much the extent of my equipment catalog is
No,
this
twin. I
webcam,
gotta learn this
is
shit.
this, and a charger. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't have anything else. Like I used to use like lights. Like I used to use one of those like free lights that they give you if you buy one of those like tripod packages. But I stopped even using that. I'm just like, nah, fuck that. That was part of my language. But forget all that. Like let's just use natural light. You know?
I love that. It goes straight to your point about friction. Like everyone is so in a perfectionist area
Yeah.
of like that's just a distraction.
Weekend here.
Just pick
Yes,
up the
sir.
phone, record something, and
Oh,
put it
you
out
at the
there.
nursing home.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it's as simple as that, right? Because I think right now is the time has is there's never been a time more easy to create a piece of content and get distributed.
Yeah.
Right? It's been the easiest time in human history if you really look at it from a macro lens, right? But of course, it's also the most noise than ever in human history because now we're bombarded from information from all over the world. I mean,
Why did I
we're in a
do
group
that?
chat with people from Ghana, and then I'm
Oh, you
talking
got
with
40
you
clients.
live, and
Wow.
you're in LA and I'm in New York. So
You lit.
there's definitely a lot more distractions, a lot more going on than ever before in terms of media and communication. But it also means that the playing field has been leveled out to the point that, you know, like a whole wine seller who started on YouTube 15 years ago now has 20 million followers and has a very successful media company called Gary V. Right?
Yeah.
So, and again, like normally that trajectory, well, he probably wouldn't have even passed the interview test if he wanted to become like
Milk
an
ain't good for
influencer.
you, twin.
But that probably would have been the trajectory 40, 50 years ago, right? To get that level of amplification and voice to be out there. So, yeah, if you have one of these, you know, then you could be a successful content creator. Or maybe
If you have
successful
a
is
phone,
subjective, but
you can be a
you could
successful
definitely build
content
it.
creator. That's what he literally just said. You have one of
I
these,
saw new people jumping in
you
too.
can be
Everyone do your
successful.
Q and A.
Y'all
The
start
Q and A
making
function at the
content,
bottom of
man.
Zoom.
Start making
We're gonna
content,
jump into
man.
Q and A in the next like 2 to 3 minutes. Um, Jakey, when you think about ideas, because now you're
Milk
creating
ain't even
content on
good
your
for y'all,
platform,
bro.
you have
I ain't gonna
Righteous
cap to
Seeds,
you.
you have other channels that you're kind of like building for. How do you come up with ideas? How do you keep
They
it fresh? How do
suffocate.
you,
They suffocate
I think
your
that's also part of
sales,
the
twin.
game.
Yeah, for sure. So with Righteous Eats, a lot of it's it's definitely
You
for an
so
independent
tired.
content creator. It's
False information,
the
cuz.
barrier of entry is low, but there's still requirement for production.
You
But
sound like
again, so
Facebook.
this also adds to the conversation about friction, right? Because right, the friction has been lessened compared to traditional Food Network TV show style formats of like it's not like Guy Fieri with a staff of 40 traveling somewhere to film a restaurant. Now it could just be me and another person go to a restaurant, create a video about this particular eatery, and possibly get millions of views, right? So there's definitely less friction. But if you look at it again from if you zoom out even more, but even that is friction, right? Because now I gotta book the restaurant, I gotta travel to the restaurant, now I gotta go and eat, I gotta spend like 2 to 3 hours building rapport with the restaurateur, come home, edit it, put it out there. Now there's like 50 other content that looks similar to mine. So now my market share in the overall pie has been diced up. You know, the 2 million views I used to get might only get 20,000 views now, even though I'm spending the same amount of time, right? So if you look at it from a return of investment standpoint, you're like, whoa, like this doesn't really make sense from a financial lens.
You
So now
right.
you have to retract it. Just like
I
any
miss you
startup now,
too.
everybody pivots constantly to try to
I
find the
miss
right
you
format.
too.
I think content creation is really no different, right? So, but it all kind of boils down to like how do you minimize friction? So, now that with Righteous Eats, so that's why we kind of shifted that into a nonprofit. We officially registered as a 501c3, so I don't have to use my own brand dollars, but now I have to go out and fundraise and talk to donors. So in the meantime, while that is being set up, I've been pivoting into creating travel content and just more like, content around like what I find interesting in the world. But the way that I would edit that is, oh, like again, it's just everything boils down to like minimizing friction. Let me just record myself talking and use the B rolls that I've accumulated and piece that together and put it out there. Do I have, okay, cool. So, because I have a writing background, I know how to write a script together pretty well. But that probably would have taken me 3 to 4 hours, right? To try to nail everything down. But with AI now, all of that has been
Okay,
minimized to
Australia.
what used to took me 3 to 4 hours could be now done in an
Gang,
hour,
gang.
right? Just
Australia, what's
because you have
going on,
AI
baby?
also, it doesn't mean like, yo, like,
I'ma see you
all of us
soon.
like just use
Sub up.
ChatGPT and Claude for
Sub
writing.
up so you can
It
catch
sounds
my
sweet
content
for
later
the
on
most
today.
part. You still have to put your
I'm
flavor.
gonna
You still
post a
have to make
video.
it sound like you. You
I'm
know,
about to post a
yeah,
video.
people freak out. Like, but if you even if you look at the adoption rate, right? Like
Oh,
2 years
that's
ago,
what it's
people were
called.
freaking out about chat and all these AI
It's
tools.
called
Now everybody uses it. They just don't talk about it.
it's called Dare to Post.
100%. And I think it goes back to exactly what you've been sharing. Like, reduce the friction.
Dare to
Don't make it
Post
harder for yourself.
challenge.
Like, figure out ways to allow yourself to get stuff out, and
Right.
use
So,
every tool at your disposal.
100%. So, like, yo, if you are a beauty creator, right? Now you could, as long as you understand how to prompt, like now, the ideation could be infinite, right? So, okay, like I'm a beauty creator, and so far I've done 10 of these videos and they did really well. And these are the 10 videos that did well.
While I'm
This
all
is the
bricked
script
up.
that went into those 10 videos. Here's the metrics. Feed it to whatever tool that you prefer to use, whatever AI tool. And then
So
you
you
ask
stay
like,
bricked
okay,
up.
so based on all of these data,
Sub, thank you,
what
bro.
has been
I
working, what hasn't been
appreciate you.
working, and can you help me generate uh, 10 ideas for the next 2 weeks that I should create that resonates with my audience, that positions me into a specific type of market demographic. Like you could get into all the specifics and the nitty gritty. Now, the answers are not always great, and this is where the human element has to come in. But what used to take an entire room full of experts, a whiteboard, and have like 10 meetings before you go out and do
Yeah.
in a span of 30 minutes.
That's phenomenal. And I think we're going to go into the Q&A section. So everyone that's been throwing questions in the chat, throw it in the Q&A and we're going to go straight into that. But I think it's a great reminder that even traditional media and news shows and, programs like GMA and all those shows have writers' rooms. Like people pitch an idea, they're workshopping it together, they're figuring out how to position it, they're figuring out how to package it, and then they create this like segment. And it might be a 3-minute segment or a 5-minute segment, and they put it in front of everyone. And I think we're doing that same thing in content, but now figuring out for us what does our writers' rooms look like, and all these like tools are great.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Atlantaga, that's where I'm from. The United States of Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all, we doing so great, man. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. We doing so great. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good now.
Brandon, we still got whiskey in here. Oh, Brisbane. Brisbane. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all got some concerts out there in Brisbane that I want to go to. Let me tell y'all some of the people that I listen to as musician artists. They are touring the world and they're stopping in Brisbane. Swear to God. I swear to God. And I want to be there because it's like they doing international things right now. They ain't even over in the US right now. But one of the places they stopping is Brisbane. Oh, Brisbane, not Brisbane. Okay. Okay, I get you. Brisbane. Brisbane, Australia. I got you. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Tuesday, I gotta start posting content. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 to 3 videos a day for 30 days straight. Wear it more often. Wear what more often? Finna post a video on my YouTube channel right now, guys. Y'all go check that out when it uploads. If it'll let me upload it. It's telling me it may take a moment. It's probably because I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me get off the Wi-Fi. What you about to go get into? Need some help?
I'm good. It's not that much. Just some food bags and stuff.
Okay. Huh? It does feel warmer out here, don't it? It was cold as heck last night, though. I know you see it. I know you see it. Bam, bam. I know you want some. Chewing on it like a piece of bubble gum. I know you see it. I know you see it. Bam, bam. I know you want some. Chewing on it like a piece of bubble gum. No matter what the naysayers say, no matter how bad these folk want you to lose, it's never over. Oh. I can't get y'all the sauce to the video. I don't know why it's not letting me post it. It's not letting me post the fucking video. Fuck. Why wouldn't it let me post? Why don't it let me go ghost? Why wouldn't it let me post? Why wouldn't it let me go ghost? I'm riding in the ghost. Pull up in the show. And I got the Benz. Way back in 97 though. Y'all, I got some good news. Your boy, were trues. I hit the Mexico. I bought the Louis Vuitton. I got the Mignon. I got the Mignon. The Mignon. I got the Mignon. Bust it out the pack. Watch that booty. Watch that booty smack. Yeah. Bust it out the pack. No, stop. What the fuck? He's tripping. It's not gonna let me post the fucking video. It's not gonna let me post the video. But it's cool though. Still watching how I move though. Close YouTube up. Open it back up. Y'all, I'm doing my I gotta pee dance.
That's all my niggas roll. Hold on, bomb it low. Drums in my pole. Pussy nigga, you know I'm ready for the blow. Big top, this another 7 tickets. Nigga, I don't fuck with y'all. Boy, I get my whole percentage. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga, I'm a gangster. I'm not finna do this shit with y'all. 50 in my glisten in my pocket. I got a 50 ball. I do my dance on a hoe, make her turn it down. How about blow my fan on it, bro? I'ma cool them down. As long as you keep it fire, you my foe. I never let you down. She can play around with my sis, we gon' crowd that hoe. That's how we get down. Swerving the road, I'm a poverty. Wanna go copy the next bitch, man, spree. Rolling around with a jam, I'm up in the bands. It came with a brand, it's key. Pop this pussy, pop that with her friend. Pussy, pop it, I pop that pussy, he gon' man. He gon' run straight to my guns and dope. Money and hoes. That's all my niggas. Big top, bomb it low, drums in my pole. I'm fresh as fuck, my money up. You play it and I'm gon' blow. Yeah, ready to bust it, I'm ready to do it. Let's get it and put it that shit on my mind. Fuck the window, I got on my feet and I blew it. Them scary ass niggas, they know I'm a problem. Look at the chain, these diamonds, they shine, they gon' blind them. The shorty, she living the time. I'm number one if he want it, I beat him about it. He better go work out his body. Handed interest in the bag, little bitch with a stick in the back of the feet. Have my shit for free. Yeah, you gon' pay, you won't see. I'm a soldier, I'm a uptown with my feet. Wow, I'ma jump out, shoot this bitch on feet, not from the street. Big times and dope, money and hoes. That's all my niggas roll. Big top, bump it low, drums in my pole. I'm fresh as fuck, my money up. You play and I'm gon' blow. How you feeling, Top? I feel amazing, nigga. How you feeling, Top? Like Tyson in the 90s, on your frame. How much your krill Top? 7 million on it and it's vacant. Broke ass niggas, they faking. I just put them dimes on top my baby. Bitch, I look like Satan. Playing them coming away, shit about my bar. 8 million up in jury, 4 million up in cars. Oh my God, I told her I'm holding a brew. She asked what that is, I told her my roll. I told her I'm ready to do it. This stick I'ma play what you think I'm dying. Guns and dope, money and hoes. That's all my niggas roll. Big top, bump it low, drums in my pole. I'm fresh as fuck, my money up. You play and I'm gon' blow.
You playing? I'm going.
Okay, have you heard of the world's first AI university?
Oh shit.
Uzi is a fashion icon.
Uzi is a fucking movement and culture.
So you know it's gonna be fire.
I don't even know which sex it's from. It's from. And she got it done. Like the way she forms. And she gon' perform it. Look the same in morning. She don't stop keep blowing it. I don't even know what she said, but that's what I hear in my head.
Il aime ses il la voit partout, il attend debout, une rose à la main, sans rien ne peut dans ses love stories, dans ses
Okay, I really do what I'm making a day. What they making a life. Is it cause that I'm paid? You tryna stay the night. You keep rubbing all on my face. Make me feel like you're tight. I guess that we on the same page. Cause I'm just tryna show you I really do what I'm making a day. What they making a life. Is it cause that I'm paid? You trying to stay the night. You keep rubbing all on my face. Make me feel I'm your type. I guess that we on the same page. Cause I'm just trying to say,
Fierce. The easy woman's fierce, for sure.
There's free water upstairs.
There's free water upstairs.
I brought some tissues in case it was emotional.
Il aime un bâton. Women, girl, and men bad.
I don't even know which sex it's from. And she got it done. Like the way she falls. And she go perform. Look the same in morning. She don't stop keep going. I don't even know what she said, but this what I hear in my head.
This season, I just feel like Uzi was inspired by cunts.
Oh, I'll be thinking about this one for a while.
Oh, wow. Uzi took my breath away. No, seriously, I can't breathe, so call the ambulance.
I would have to say that I'm not a big fan of those shoes.
You know what's crazy? I feel like Prince would be like, he wouldn't even care. That's why he's my inspiration. Like, if he was a...
Struggling to trade? We trade for you and get you a prop firm payout in under 30 days. And you don't pay us for anything until you get paid. Mike trusted us, and after 6 failed challenges on his own, he got a 14,000.
I saw you in the back of my shoe last night, standing underneath the exit sign. I know it wasn't really you, though, cause you were always in the front row. And I've been looking for love online, and maybe some of them are real good guys. They're never gonna be like you, though. You set the bar with the moon, so I wanna be 20-something, and still in my head about 17 in my bedroom talking. You said that by now we paint the walls of our shared apartment. You're still everything I wanted. I think we could work it out. So what are you doing now? Now that you finally got the job you like, and making money off the songs I write. I know you said that I could call you. I wonder if you wanna call too. Now that the future doesn't feel so far, it doesn't seem as wrong to want what's ours. And after everything that's happened, I wanna put it in the past tense. Cause I wanna be 20-something, and still in my head about 17 in my bedroom talking. You said that by now we walls of our shared apartment. You're still everything I wanted. I think we could work it out. So what are you doing?
Lord, Lord, Lord.
My tongue get twisted and I don't know what to say. Should've picked up the phone, but my pride got in the way. Only 19 and we was in and out of state. By the time I turned 20, I was opening up for gates. And before the money, we had everything. Should've took you out the country, but was scared of planes. All the niggas I came in the game with either faded or they still on the same shit. But Noonie Lane switched to arena tours, marble floors. Gave my life to my dream, but my heart was yours. That made it out of trenches, really went the distance. Something they can't ignore. Rappers pretend to be friends, but they really wanna pass me. Wave, let's do a song, that's the first thing they ask me. Jumbotron jumping like I came off the grassy. $20 million mansion like an athlete. But my house ain't a home, cause I'm in it alone. Couldn't right my wrongs, so I was writing songs. Such a successful life, but my heart is gone. Waiting for you to call my phone, cause I don't.
That my baby. That my baby. That is my baby.
Your
solution for modern, affordable room rentals. With
See you smile. I know it's been a while. Remember, happy you used to be. Now you turn into something I can't. Got me fucked up, but she the one who told. For a female, one of the bros. Show that I was vulnerable. One day at that corner store. Then you don't get no more. Then I go press zero. So he missed.